Good morning, everyone. I am here to do this podcast on how to create flex assignments on this beautiful Easter day. It's a little rainy, but rain is a good thing because it's about life. It brings about life. So, when you log into Edmentum, you will be brought to this page. You'll see on the top taskbar Edmentum Sensei Courseware Flex Assignment. You will click on Flex Assignments. You will be brought to this page. Basically, if you are here for the first time, there will be a tile that says create new flex assignment. I've already created one. You would just need to come over here to the right, either or, and click on create flex assignment. What you need to do first is name your flex assignment. I'm going to call this one test. The second thing that you need to do when you create your flex assignment, besides the class name, is add students to this class because it will not create until you add students. So under class, you choose the class that you want to basically create your flex assignments for. I'm going to say it's for this class right here. Once you have all the students populated in this center area, over to the right, you'll see the Add All Students in blue. Click on that, and they will be brought to this bottom section called Selected Students. Once that is created, click on Create Flex Class. Again, name the class, choose the class that you or the course or the section that you want to work with in this section right here. Once you have the students in this middle area, you click on Add All Students, and they will come back down here under Selected Students. Then create Flex Class. You will be brought to this page. Then you would come over here and click on New Assignment because now you want to place that assignment in the class. Click on New Assignment. Name the assignment. Okay. Basically, practice for my class or extra course, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it extra course. Or whatever. Then you have the date that you want it on. I would suggest possibly not turning it. You could have it on the whole time, or you could turn on later, or whatever. Instructions for your class. For the mastery assessments, I'm going to make 2 over here. And down below, you have selected students. Basically, it's going to be for the whole section. So I click on Add All Students. Then all the students will move over to the right because that's who the assignment is for. I go down. This is where I am going to choose the content to be placed in this flex course or flex lessons. I go over here and this is where I find the flex assignment. So I've done my pre-work, so I realized that the core where I want to find this is going to be in pre-cal. So I keep flowing down here from my Plato courses, or I can find it in custom course. But let's say it's Plato course. And I'm going down, 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 down until I see pre-cal. And there we go. So it's pre-cal semester A. I know it's trigonometric functions. So I'm going to click it over here and I add it. Notice that when I have my course, it does not have a pre-test or post-test. So do not add a pre-test or post-test because we cannot lock the pre-test or post-test. You can create another course and add that post-test in there for them to take the test. So at this point in time, I see all the material is here. If I want to add other lessons from other units, I can, but this is fine. And create the assignment. Okay, and now I have the assignment for my class. Let's say I wanted them to do eventually to take the post test after they've done the work. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say test for course. Okay. And I'm going to change the date because as I'm creating this, I don't want the students to see this. And I'm just going to have one shot to take the test until, well, we don't have mastery tests, so I apologize. This really doesn't matter because this is for the post test. Again, who is this assignment for? It's going to be for all the students. But wait a second, I am going to actually allow them to take it one at a time. So at this point in time, I'm not going to give it to the students because they're not ready for the test. I will find the course again down here. So it's pre-calculus, semester A. And I'm going to move this over here. And then I'm going to add the post test. Okay. So once I do that, I will create the assignment. So I'm going to click so I can see the assignment. And here goes the test for the course. I click on that. I currently have no students. I know. Edit it. So as my students are ready to take the test, I will drag them over one at a time, and then I will allow them to take the test. But here's one of the things that I want you to show you. Until they are ready to take the test, what I am going to do, click over here. Notice when I go to, let me go all the way back. Notice when I click on my test assignment, where it has these two assignments, when I look at the three ellipses for test for the course, I'm just going to deactivate it. So as my students are ready to take it, I will reactivate it. I will put my students in. They will take the assignment, the assessment, and then I will deactivate. And then I will basically transcribe. I will let them know that they will only need to take the assignment, the test, the post test for this because they've already done the work previously. And that's pretty much it. So as the students are ready, I go over here, I reactivate it. Again, reactivate the assignment. I go over here, edit assignment. I go down here, I add the student that's ready for the assignment. And then I let them know that they will have, so I put in the date. I tell them that they will have 2 hours to take the assignment. So after 2 hours, and then I will deactivate the assignment. So I tell them that from 4 to 6 or from 9 to 11, they need to take the post test. And at 11 o'clock, I turn the post test off for them. Or I can monitor, and when they're finally finished, I can just turn it off. And then I save and close. I go back here once they are done, and then I deactivate this assignment. And the reason I do this is for security reasons. So if this is just open for all, then all have access. And, you know, I trust most of my kids. But, you know, sometimes we just don't want to put it in front of them so that, you know, if you leave it on too long, we can have, at least we minimize possibilities of cheating. We can't get rid of all of it, but we want to minimize as much as possible. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys had a great learning experience. And I am going to just have another day just remembering on this day, on this holy day. Take care. Goodbye.